Hi, I'm Dave Koch. Welcome to segment 6. Here we're going to discuss getting you clients. When I first started, that was one of the things I thought the least about. I thought, you know what? You just go out, you say, hey, I'm going to do this, and people would flock to you. After all, I'm a good photographer. I'm fun to be with. Well, I'd like to think I'm fun. You know, Clients should just come and knock and busting my door down. I should be fighting them off. Well, that is not the case. I know earlier we talked about on your website, you need to have a call to action that says, buy now, schedule now. You have to go out and get your clients, and then you have to get them to hire you. They're not going to do it on their own. And it's a hard thing to do. It really is. Sometimes it takes you out of your comfort zone. You have to be very forward. And even if you are, you know, not very outgoing, you have to be in order to go out and get clients. There's a number of things that you can do. The important thing is to know that it's not just going to happen. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to hustle. And if you're not comfortable doing it, you're going to have to learn to either overcome that comfort level or ignore it, because people are not just going to come to you because you have a camera. They may not love their photographer, but they're getting by with their photographer, and there's nothing that's forcing them to leave. So you can either try and target them by offering better prices, better work, a variety of things, or you can go after newer realtors that don't yet have a relationship with a photographer. You'll have to figure out which way you want to go and how you want to attack that. But that's the first place to look. I would also build a mailing list and just, the you got to keep your name in front of people. You need a social media presence. You need, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know, maybe not. But you need to be out there and you need to come up in front of these people 6, 7, 8 times. I read somewhere once that when you're marketing, it takes 8 times of being in front of somebody's face before they'll start to remember you and think about hiring you. I don't know the truth behind that, but it doesn't sound wrong. But one thing I would definitely tell you is, again, you contact a realtor, they're not going to call you the next day with a home to go shoot. First off, they may not have one. Sometimes realtors only deal with 3, 4, 5 houses a year. So that's at the most 3, 4, 5 jobs. The other thing is they have to mentally prepare to hire you. So when you reach out, don't be surprised if it's 3 months, 6 months, even a year before they contact you back. When they do, be all over it. Take care of them. Your customer service to a realtor or a property manager is what's going to keep them coming back. Again, the goal here is to build long term relationships. You don't want to, there are so many things that can screw up a relationship. Just don't do them. Just be the be the yes person. Be the person that's always there, always on time, always willing to do whatever they ask. And as much as like, well, I already did a good job, I don't want to do this or that. If somebody calls you up and says, hey, can you fix this or remove that or teach me how to unzip a file, that's a common one. Just do it. You know what? It's not that hard, and it's goodwill, and it'll keep the clients coming back. Social media is also a valuable resource for you. Instagram is a great place where you can tag the realtor you just shot for, or the builder, or something like that, and start to build a dialogue and a relationship that way. That's always good for getting out and being seen by other builders or other realtors, and that will help grow your business also. LinkedIn is a good place professionally to be. You don't You may not get many jobs from it, but it is a place where realtors can look at you and check on you and see your professionalism. So keep in mind that you want to be professional and have a LinkedIn profile so that you've got something more than just an Insta or a Facebook account. Another way to get clients, paid ads. That's going to eat into the money that you're not making because you don't have any clients yet, but it'll get your name out there and it will definitely get you to the top of Google. And that's going to really, really help. So consider Google ads, maybe not have gigantic budgets, but try and get one or two jobs a week out of those, and that could help you a lot. You'll get a higher hit rate. But when you first start out, it's going to be, 10 to 1, maybe even more between the phone calls you get and the jobs that you get. So just expect that. Don't think that you're doing something wrong or there's something wrong with you because of that. That's just the way it is. When you do get a job, celebrate. Be happy. It's something to be very proud of. Do a good job, and then go home, crack a beer, whatever it is that you do, and celebrate. Be happy, and congratulations from me. I hope you get lots of jobs. Our key takeaways here are, again, it's like the business as a whole. It's not an overnight thing. It takes persistence and it takes a long term viewpoint. You are not going to get a lot of clients overnight, in the first week, in the first month, in the first year. But it will start to snowball and it will start to grow and grow. You're going to lose heart maybe at about a year and a half, and you're going to go, where are all these people? Well, just redouble your efforts. Go out, they will come. It's important to just keep your spirits up. You will win if you keep working on it. Once you do get the clients, it's important to network with them and to keep channels of communication open with them. Your relationships that you build with them are what's going to springboard you to even more clients. So that's super important. And then use social media not only to stay in touch with these people, but to grow your influence. Use things like MailChimp and run a mail email system. Keep blogs on your post too. And every time you post a blog, you can send out an email and say, hey, we've got a new blog post, read this. They may not read it, but your name's in front of them again and they'll think of you again. My pro tip comes from back in the days when I ran an animation art gallery. I was lucky enough to be a Disney preferred gallery, and I got to go to a lot of Disney sponsored events that, if you're a Disney person, you would give your eye teeth to do. I mean, walking through the Indiana Jones ride with the guy who designed it, yeah, I've done that. I've driven the monorail. So, one of the things that I've always remembered from those meetings that we had, and if you're a Disney fan, you'll know this, they plus everything. That's the Disney term, plus. So it's more than just a sculpture. It's got something in it that's a little extra and something that excites you and makes you go, wow, they went the distance on this. Do that for your clients. Do things that excite your clients and make them want to come back and make them feel that there is a two-way relationship. Now that you've got a good idea how to get clients and hopefully keep them, let's look at the technology that you're going to use to run your business with. Well, I hope you learned something here. If you did, there's an expanded version of this available on my website. I hope you'll take a look. There's a link down in the description.